gentlemen, welcome to the premiere episode of the SKFeffect Wrestling Road Rage. I am your host, the SKFeffect. My co-host today,
Ichiban #1.
And the voice from the back is our crazy cat lady. We are currently on the road to Evolve Wrestling in Ybor City at the Orpheum, which is going to feature a match featuring TNA's EC3 and Drew Galloway against TJ Perkins, formerly from TNA, and Johnny Gargano, currently a part member of the NXT roster. And both TJP and Johnny Gargano are part of the WWE Cruiserweight Invitational that you can catch on the WWE Network for $9.99 a month. First thing we're going to be talking about today is the Hardy Boys and how Matt Hardy might actually be a crazy genius with this promo they've done. Cat Lady, you've seen the promo. Ichiban has seen part of the promos. One of the best things from it was EC3's parody down in Mexico. If you have not seen it, YouTube it. Ichiban, what's your thought on Matt Hardy currently?
I'm loving the broken Sweeney Todd thing. It's just crazy enough to work.
The promo may have been filmed horribly towards the end. I'm a Hardy fanatic. Even I had to admit, it got rough to watch towards the end of it. As time's gone on, it grew. It was funny. And what's the biggest match everyone's talking about right now for Slammiversary? The Hardys. Mainly because they're making fun of the video, but it's talking about it, it's advertising about it, it's one match everyone knows is taking place. Ichiban? You have anything to say for the madness?
I mean, for the most part, they're brilliant because they made something that the internet can play with. I think I've seen 3 or 4 different versions of the promo. Some of them better than others. I remember hearing Matt playing Christmas music, and then the EC3 TP3 version of the promo in the hotel. Brother Ethan, it's over. And I'm just happy that I didn't see baby Spud get tossed, because he's a delicate little man, and he can always want to be the Spud, but he's just a Spud. That's all I got.
And even Matt Hardy himself has been feeding into the parodies, giving the promo and the match itself attention. It's brilliant on his part. It's got people talking, and that's what you want to do. That's the purpose of those promos, is to get people talking. Alright, so I mentioned we're heading to Evolve to see a match between some TNA talent and some talent taking part in a WWE event. The Cruiserweight Invitational. Ichiban, we mentioned earlier. The only way this thing can be a big success is what's the one thing we want to see come out at the end of it?
It's a return of the Cruiserweight title.
It has to happen, WWE. The Cruiserweight title.
You mean there's no Cruiserweight title?
No, as of right now, there is no
Cruiserweight title does not
title.
exist right now.
I thought it was coming back with this. You mean it's not?
Nothing has been confirmed. We can hope for rumors.
Totally discredit the entire tournament if there is no resurgence of the cruiserweights. I mean, you look at brands like NXT and even just the independent circuit. You've got a lot of really talented guys that don't meet Vince McMahon's beefcake, playgirl obsession.
We're looking at you, Roman and John.
At least Roman keeps his shirt on. God.
True.
And John, I'm sorry, but I love Ellen too, but the Ellen pants, no.
Oh God, the Ellen shorts.
No Ellen pants.
The Ellen shorts.
No.
Brought to you by Surge.
Feel the surge!
The 90s are back in my old cans. Another big thing going on in the wrestling world right now. The Club.
You mean Balor Club?
The Balor Club, the Bullet Club, the Club, whatever we're calling it, we know who's part of it. For those that saw the NXT TakeOver, the end, what colors was Balor wearing?
Black and white.
Who else wears a lot of black and white?
The NWO.
True, but they're only.
And there's a Turkish wolf! Oh my god! The Bullet Club is the NWO!
Of the modern day, it is.
Spoiled like the next year of WWE right there.
Sorry, creative. Oops. I really shouldn't do air quotes because I'm driving.
You shouldn't. Right now, AJ Styles promo against Cena. The best thing that standed out to me was he said the lines, "People like you bury people like me. We don't like thinking about the people getting buried, but it happens." What happened to our intellectual savior? He cashed in on Cena, and then he became a joke. But he made the jokes work, damn it.
He made the jokes work, damn it. Because you know what? I've seen plenty of people do the impersonator gimmick and then, you know, and thrive, but he worked the impersonator gimmick into a stunt double, which gave it longevity.
I miss Mizdow.
That was the best. Whatever that house show we went to, that was the best part of the house show, was him being Mizdow and mimicking everything Miz did.
He was better Miz than Miz was, and you know, I gotta say, I would have been happy if he stole Miz's complete gimmick, and then Miz went back to one of his older gimmicks that worked better.
God, I would have loved it if
No more Hollywood Miz.
I would have loved if Miz went the Marine gimmick that they tried to give Cena. I think Miz could have made the Marine gimmick work after doing the Marine 3 and 4. Currently filming Marine 5, I think, with the Social Outcasts.
Yeah, I was gonna say, aren't there like 7 people involved in that movie?
It should be interesting. We'll see.
The real joke of the Marine series of movies was just, you know, Randy Orton. I mean, WWE, when you're trying to, you know, make your superstars into superstars, you know, do a little bit of your background history. We knew he was a Marine. He went AWOL and was...
But not for the movies.
No. He was supposed to be the Marine, and then got replaced by Kennedy because they said,
that's
no,
still
we're not
not
going
the
to do
Marine.
it.
Kennedy was not in the Marines. Kennedy had his own movie. The Marines was John Cena, Ted DiBiase Jr.
That's what it was. It was Junior. Junior replaced Randy because, you know,
Kennedy had his own type of military movie.
Yeah. So yeah, my bad. But either way, they tried to cast Randy, and Randy, you know, went AWOL before he went to WWE. He had to spend, I think, what was it, 30 or 60 days in the brig, and so he's dishonorably discharged, and the military didn't want him representing a good, upstanding soldier, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
Do some homework, WWE.
Them? Do homework?
What?
Yeah, exactly.
I had a creative moment.
Back to the original conversation. What's the club? The Balor Club, Bullet Club, the club. Gallows and Anderson are in a tag title match at Money in the Bank.
Why do they not have Amber? They have Amber everywhere else. Why isn't Amber in WWE now?
That's a good question, because WWE doesn't know what to do with women! Where's the Divas The Divas Revolution was supposed to be the big thing. It failed. WrestleMania saw the women's division come back. The women's title come back. You had the awesome triple threat match at WrestleMania.
Yes.
Natalya was putting on amazing shows with Charlotte. You had 2 women's segments going on Raw at least. WWE, what happened? That's the start of the talk for the women. Amber, the Bullet Babe herself. Where is she as part of the club? WWE, we're looking at you. You could use her.
I just want to know, with everyone that's currently there, I mean, I know we're talking about the club, but then we got on to a rant about the women's division.
We never stay on topic. That's going to happen.
Where's Paige? Where's my mayonnaise princess?
The
Our cameraman
cameraman
is made of glass.
It takes one segment and he crashes. Paige is, you know, she's. I can't
Paige
think
is
of
getting
anything
some time
now.
off. You know, I think I remember seeing a post that she got the weekend off.
She took about
for like a week.
She took about a week off. She stayed in UK. She was with the family and whatnot, and she came back, and suddenly she's at Disney with Alberto.
And my whole second thought process on that is all this Divas revolution, the revolution of women's wrestling, and how Charlotte, Becky, and Sasha are like the stars of it and the start of it. I think it started like a year ago when that person that we don't talk about because, you know, she married another person we don't talk about.
That guy that joined UFC that's undefeated.
Undefeated in UFC for like a year now.
Isn't it like 2?
2 years.
I think it's 2 years he's undefeated.
Shit, man.
What a streak.
Although he will have an actual record where he'll debut in the new UFC video game before his actual in-octagon debut.
That is true.
That is a real thing, man. That no one's ever done that before. Phil, good job.
Well, Sting debuted in a WWE video game before he actually made his in-ring debut.
Well, technically.
Did he not?
Technically, all you know, the wrestle historian nerds are going to be like, but Sting wrestled a match in the WWE before. Not this Sting.
Yeah.
Creative doesn't expect you to remember that.
Creative doesn't want you to remember anything.
Obey the hypnoto. I got a person.
He has a person for that.
Now, if only we had someone to fix the damn roads here. Shit.
Bumpy as hell on I-75. But we keep losing the focus here. We keep trying to talk about the club. And what is WWE going to do with them? Gallows and Anderson can become tag team champions next Sunday at Money in the Bank. Finn Balor is expected to make a debut at some point. Are they going to put him with the main roster? Is he going to go with the Bullet Club? The club. Bullet Club's Young Bucks, Adam Cole, and a bunch of others doing their thing.
The Elite.
The Elite. Kenny Omega, the Cleaner.
My question in and of all this is how can you mess up? I mean, when you think about merchandising, WWE is a merchandising juggernaut.
Oh yeah.
How can you miss the buck on this, knowing that that you're going to bring the club in, you're bringing them in, and you know that Finn Balor has ties to the club, and so we're going to market a shirt for Balor Club,
but not have him be part of a club.
Which, if you look really closely, his monster teeth look an awful lot like bullets. So then you bring in AJ, you bring in Anderson and Gallows, and you dub them the club.
And you keep talking about their friendship in Japan.
Yeah. I mean, there's a huge missed marketing opportunity. I know AJ Styles is AJ Styles. Look, my T-shirt is AJ Styles because I am phenomenal. But
are you ready to fly?
Shit, if these roads stay as ragged as they are, I'd rather fly. Hashtag Grits. But I mean, you have that perfect marketing opportunity. You had Finn there for long enough that he could have sowed the seeds. I loved the Royal Rumble surprise of AJ, even though there's those air quotes again, surprise.
Yeah.
I mean, the only real surprise
when he came
was
out, it was a surprise.
Yeah. The only real surprise was no one knew what his music was going to be.
Oh, and he lasted.
And what number he was going to be.
And he lasted.
That was a great showing. But I mean, it was a missed marketing opportunity for the WWE. I just don't know what their plans are. Are they going to continue with the 3-person stable? Are they going to sell the idea that they are that club?
If that is the case, with so many 3-person stables going around, and the brand extension coming soon, why don't we take a lesson from Lucha Underground and have a trios tag team titles?
WWE already owns the rights to WCW's triple tag team thing, and I just don't think. Now, maybe if the WWE had the writers that Lucha Underground had,
Oh man,
that'd be a different story.
I don't know. I don't think as much as WWE gets away with, I don't know if they could pull the supernatural stuff anymore. Well, aside from Undertaker and maybe Balor,
A little bit of Bray Wyatt in there, cultish things.
when they're actually using it right. I mean, when he was to go feuding with the
When is
Undertaker,
that?
using Bray Wyatt correctly.
Yeah. The last time I remember him
thing
actually
they
being
do
used creatively was when he fought John Cena and the children and the choir and stuff.
Oh.
That was actually really good. Now, did he win? No. Thou shalt not cross the John.
Or thou shalt be buried.
Didn't AJ say that? Did that happen to Bray?
That did happen to Bray. Bray Wyatt's been on the losing end as about as many feuds as Dean Ambrose. Which,
Hey, didn't he win a pay-per-view main event once? Wasn't it Survivor Series and he came out on top? Bray Wyatt?
Bray Wyatt?
Yeah.
Yeah, against Dean.
Which I didn't see coming. I was actually pleasantly surprised.
That was... Yeah, or that was TLC. It was either Survivor Series or TLC, where Bray Wyatt won because Dean Ambrose forgot to unplug a television.
That's right. Yes. Always unplug your TV or you'll feel the storm.
Or smoke will just blow up in your face and blind you until you get Sister Abigail.
Hey man, anyone who's ever roasted marshmallows or went camping, that shit blows up in your face. That hurts. It hurts. You'd be blinking, teary-eyed. Somebody can hit you with a stunner and you're done.
So now I know what my secret wrestling defense is going to be. Like people with smoke and then do a stunner.
Crazy cat lady in the back is going to be using smoke and stunners for those that can't hear her. Stay
I'm
clear.
not loud enough? Really?
From back there and how you're talking quietly, you might not be.
The one time in my life I'm not loud enough.
You guys wanted to talk about Slammiversary, and I'm
Coming up this Sunday on pay-per-view, and I believe it's on the Fight app.
I mean, we've got some credits between the three of us. There is like some trading cards, and there was a competition of who could get most exposure time, whether it be from posters, movie jackets, and stuff like that. Who would show up the most? But that was a good few years ago, and TNA's kind of gone the journeyman route and not been able to sit still in one network's place.
Unfortunately. Thanks,
So-
Spike.
Because I am a modern man and I stream everything, I have no ties to any cable company. I don't have like Pop TV is what it's called right now.
Pop TV.
So forgive me when I continue to call it by the TV Guide channel as I remembered it.
Hey, I never had it as a TV guide.
Comcast, thank you for updating and getting rid of the guide.
It has always been a real channel for me.
Okay, so I mean,
It's the 90210 channel.
the question I have though is, are they still like is there still like the scrolling at the bottom? Like, is it
No.
like half screen or how is this?
No, it's fixed.
They got rid of it's no longer TV Guide. They finally got rid of the guide. Xfinity, Comcast was the last one to do it.
Okay, because I was having these visions in my head of like Steven going batshit crazy over like, oh my God, Swanton on to me, and I'm like, ooh, Hell's Kitchen's on at 11.
Yeah.
I'm trying to envision like Steven watching TNA while deciding what to watch next.
And I still did. The bottom was cut
played it the
off,
whole time.
but I still did.
Okay, so they're moving to like a legitimate like TV format now. It's not just
Yeah,
Pop
it's been that
TV
way.
does. They have a lot of reruns. They have original shows.
so it's like My Network.
I'll
When
do it.
SmackDown did
Yeah,
that thing. It's all
exactly.
syndicated.
I want-
I'll do a plug here. Shit Creek, or is it Schitt's Creek? I'm sorry,
Schitt's Creek. Yes, Schitt's Creek.
It's what do I watch on there? Gilmore Girls, 90210, Dawson's Creek. They do the whole series, like 2 episodes a day.
If you're ever wanting to relive the 90s, Pop TV is great.
No, I DVR them all, and then I just sit and watch hours and hours of my childhood go by.
We talked earlier about the Hardys, Full Metal Mayhem. Some of the other matches on this anniversary card. One I think would interest you is formerly known as Allison Kay getting a shot at the Knockouts Championship against Jade, you know, as Mia Yim. One of our personal favorites from the indie scene.
Mia Yim. You might actually convince me to come up to Shine next week.
Which, plug, Shine 35 I think we're on. Next Friday, iPay-per-view, live from Ybor City at the Orpheum. Same place we're heading for Evolve tonight. If Mia successfully defends her title, she'll be doing it at Shine against Santana. Formerly, a knockout in TNA by the name of Brittany in Sienna versus Jade.
Oh yes, oh yes.
Cat Lady?
I'm curious, because I don't like Maria, if Sienna took the belt and then dumped Maria, much like how Jade did that a couple of months ago.
Now Maria thought she had Jade in the bag as her champion, and Jade stepped out on her own. No longer a doll, not wanting to be Maria's puppet, just being her own war queen.
So my thought, if you put the belt on Sienna, have Sienna do the same thing, then Maria has to bring in new hired guns, we get another knockout and the cycle just carries on.
New knockouts, I'm good with at any time.
Or they're going to let Allie actually wrestle as herself and...
Cherry bomb!
Yeah.
Cherry bomb!
Yeah, I mean...
We missed the Kimber bombs at Shine. Just, you know, that little plug there. Alright, so we mentioned Maria and how she has a broken hand. So she will not be able to face Gail Kim this Sunday. Is TNA going to scrape it completely? Is Allie going to step in to face Gail again? Or is that going to be where Maria brings in someone new?
I'm calling Gail's going to get her Hall of Fame thingy, whatever they do. She's going to Slammiversary.
Which would be good. Gail Kim, the first Knockouts champion. Despite, you know, still being a former WWE diva, I still like considering Gail as a TNA original. She was there from the beginning, the early days. She was well deserved of being in the TNA Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah, she's one of the ones that actually legitimized the division. I mean, I know a lot of people talk about it on YouTube and stuff like that, about how all these other outlets of women's wrestling do such a better job than the WWE, and they'll always reference the fact that the TNA knockouts have been putting on better wrestling than even in a lot of cases the men in the WWE.
The knockouts have. Recently we had a ladder match between the knockouts for who would be in charge of the knockouts. Where's our ladder match for the women at WWE? Where's our women's championship Money in the Bank match? You want to make the division interesting? I want to see Becky Lynch walking around with a briefcase chasing after Charlotte.
Hell yeah. I think you know I think it's meant to be, because I was playing in my universe probably 6 or 7 months ago, and it was prophetic because it was a WWE show. Prophetic. Because the wrestlers, I mean, sports entertainers, even in the video game, were not impressive enough, and that the game auto-generated a women's Money in the Bank match, and there was no men's Money in the Bank match that year. It was really strange. I was like, wow, that's glitched. That's like, you know.
Did they actually get considered Money in the Bank? And get to cash in?
They got to cash in because we had more.
I'm gonna have to try that on my WWE 2K16
title going on. So there was actually female Money in the Bank winner. I think if I remember correctly, Lena won.
as she should.
But that works.
If any female wrestler in WWE's history, past, present, is going to win a ladder match, it should be Lita.
Yeah.
Who, ironically, I don't think ever got to actually compete in a ladder match.
No.
She helped She helped the Hardys in TLC. I don't think she ever got to be in one. And WWE, do you know what that makes you? It's one word, and I'm going to spell it out for you. S-A-W-F-T. Swamped! That was very well timed.
Yeah.
So, back to Slammiversary. You have...
The match I'm looking forward to the least.
Well, wait, there might be two of these.
Grado and Shira versus Al Snow and
the Frenchman.
The Tribunal.
Grado, we love you. We like you, Grado. Your show. Shira.
Don't take turkey legs out of Grado's underwear and eat them. I seriously wanted to throw up.
And Al, all the respect in the world for you. I don't know. You just don't cut it as the heel manager yet. We'll see.
I think what killed it was being at the tapings and watching it, and then the next day they did it again.
Watching it. Over.
And the next day they did it again, and I kind of was like, well, I'm over this. I saw
that wasn't much for Snow's fault as it was Shira's.
I know. But that killed it, the do-over and everything. He's too angry. He doesn't dance anymore.
Shira shuffling.
No, he doesn't dance anymore. He's an angry guy.
Tribunal, welcome to TNA. Welcome to Impact Wrestling. It's been it was a rocky start. You know, you just debuted a few weeks ago. Let's see what you guys can do at Slammiversary.
Are they actually friends?
I think
viewers, comment below. Let us know.
Yeah, I hope they actually are friends. Otherwise, it's gonna be really weird.
Going with the tag team titles. Decay.
George
Decay. No, the Decay.
Oh my.
He probably would say that to them. I don't know how he would handle.
Better with the bromance, but
Abyss.
Wait, Abyss is still a thing?
Abyss is a thing, and he is beautiful right now.
And he doesn't wear a mask anymore.
He just rocks the paint. He rocks some badass face paint.
I still use that damn towel. Part.
Best birthday gift I ever got you, I think.
It's up there. It's up there.
Decay, Abyss, Crazy Steve, and Rosemary.
They need to let Rosemary.
This group, I love. This is the thing TNA has done right the last few months. If you want to watch Impact for any reason, it's Decay. But their opponents going for the tag team titles. The Bromance.
And
with their guru, Raquel.
Gabby from
Tough Enough. And they let her go.
With the Bromance.
Nothing completely against Romance. Jesse Goddard's has evolved. He's not the same Jesse that was there recently. He's doing high flying moves. He has opened up his repertoire. Robbie got goofy, no lens glasses.
And dances weird.
And, well, he always danced weird. And Raquel is
you know what would be a good future episode? Talking about the curse of Tough Enough.
Yeah.
You mean how no winner of Tough Enough has ever gone on to be very successful in WWE?
Good old Maven.
Maven was the most successful, and I don't think you can count that as success.
Maven was not the most successful. John Morrison was the most successful.
I'm talking about winner.
He was a winner.
Morrison wasn't a winner.
Morrison was a winner.
I thought he was a second runner-up, like Miz.
Miz lost.
Miz lost. Everyone who's lost Tough Enough has gone on to be more successful.
I'm 75% sure Morrison is the former winner.
To the interwebs.
But I was going to say, we'll cover that.
But that'll be a future episode. Yeah. And I don't think anything that Nydia did could be counted as success. Jamie Noble, Trailer
Well,
Parks.
look it up and tell me to hit cut when you find it.
Exhibitionism. I think we won, but I don't think she won.
Wait, who are we talking about there?
Video.
Oh. Video?
I've been watching a lot of SmackDown 2002.
Yeah.
So,
Trailer Park?
oh yeah, Trailer Park,
Yeah, yeah.
Trailer Park. But you know what was amazing was I never realized in that time of the brand split that Devon got the amount of Reverend Devon
Devon and the Deacon Batista.
and the Deacon Batista.
Deacon.
I never realized that they got as much exposure in screen time. Like, you know, I always thought fondly of the time period, and you know, I liked the whole you know, Batista had a purpose, and it was very good. But I didn't realize, like, until I started watching the replays on the WWE Network, $9.99.
Look at that. You can get gift cards at Walmart and GameStop.
I was not aware of that.
That's 3 months worth.
Here's the spot where you put in the more you know thing. But yeah, no.
Aha! I was right.
Yeah, he was.
And this is gonna we'll cover more later. Jomo is a former winner of Tough Enough, the most successful winner, but he still never made it to a world championship reign. Never got to main event at WrestleMania. Unlike a Tough Enough loser, The Miz, who is probably the greatest loser. WWE champion, not a world heavyweight champion, the WWE champion.
Yeah.
Main evented WrestleMania. The first guy to pin John Cena at WrestleMania one-on-one, albeit with help from The Rock.
And now we're talking about Tough Enough.
That's what we're just going with it anyway. But he's married to Maurice.
Hey, you know what? Something about, like, what is it? Man, we'll get into that into another one about what is it? Pumpkin spice latte, or the name of their dogs spell out like in order of Starbucks.
Yeah, but when you have their money, you can do that stuff.
Yeah. You know, I always thought that Maurice was very, very overrated, but
So listen here real quick, because he's The Miz and he's
awesome and driving dangerously.
You never let your mother watch this because I'm supposed to make sure he's driving well.
Jeff Hardy dance.
and we just crashed. Nope, we're good. I blame the truck that passed us by speeding. You all saw it in the background there.
Rumblebee stuff is locked down.
Where the hell? Oh, yeah. We were talking about the Tough Enough Loser, Slammiversary, Gabby, Bromance. Let's go to K. Other matches on card.
Bram versus
Eli Drake. That's a fact of life.
Forgot the
I don't get what Eli is. Like, I think
it's Eli Drake. He has a dummy button, which is like that, except for it says dummy.
Dummy. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
The
all
problem-
his gimmick is.
His fact of life television, or his fact of life segments are amazing. Eli's picking up. He was part of EC3's parody of the Hardys, One Night in Mexico. He played the role of Jeff Hardy. He did a very confused Jeff very well.
I
he
think
is-
he did a very confused person, pretty much.
Same difference. I've heard it both ways. He is currently the TNA King of the Mountain champion, which this poor title belt has gone through so many lives and so many different
global
names.
/ television
Slash legends.
Good God!
It is the King of the Mountain. It got brought back a year ago. It was redone, restrapped, new gems put on it. It's a nice shiny title.
You mean it's not red anymore?
It's still red,
No.
but it's a newer strap.
I liked the red strap. The red strap's good. Most title belts don't do well unless they're black or white.
Yep. So he is the current King of the Mountain champion. He won that a few weeks ago on Impact by cashing in a Feast or Fired briefcase on Bram, winning the title. So now Slammiversary is going to be Bram's one-on-one rematch for said championship.
What confuses me about King of the Mountain is sometimes it's a King of the Mountain match and sometimes it's a one-on-one random match. I feel like it should either be one or the other.
I would like, this is Slammiversary. King of the Mountain is supposed to be at Slammiversary. I mean, thank you guys for giving us like 10 King of the Mountain matches in the last year to make up for no King of the Mountain matches since 2009. Which disappointed some of us at Slammiversary 2010 when we went there thinking, King of the Mountain, awesome. And we got subjected to RVD defending against Stain. Although the best thing about that is Ichiban and I are featured on a trading card of Jeff Jarrett hitting Sting with a baseball bat in the background.
That's right.
You know what I think would be a good King of the Mountain champion? James Storm. Because they can't seem to give him a belt that's not the tag belt, ever.
The bearded outlaw, James Mother Effin' Storm. You guys got him back.
Do something.
Exactly. This man should be a world champion.
I agree.
King of the Mountain, tag team, give him a belt.
Not the tag team.
Hey, I'd be happy.
He's been the tag
Bring
team.
back the World Beer Drinking Championship belt.
Was Storm the last holder of that, or was it EY?
Isn't it EY?
I think EY was the last champion.
I think he was the last champion.
Which he probably lost that to ODB.
It's quite
did.
possible. I mean,
Which we miss ODB.
seriously.
Not gonna lie on that one.
I really feel like they could have had so much more fun with that Eric Young ODB storyline when he was filming his fishing
you mean
show.
when EY and ODB were the Knockouts tag team champions for over
I tried
a
to
year
pretend that didn't
and
happen.
never did anything?
That's kind of like Dean Ambrose's reign as the United States champion.
True, but let's go back here. Who was in charge back then? That was doing everything.
That blonde chick with the
Yeah.
goofy nose.
Yeah,
and-
but she
And the fake singing
was the
career.
on-screen
Yeah.
in charge. I'm talking the guy that was backstage that used to be with like WWE and hates women.
Like that yellow and red thing?
No, but we're him too. He was a big waste of money. I'm talking someone that was actually in charge
that dude
backstage
that we all booed every time he came out for the
for the
what's it called?
segments.
Gut
Yeah,
checks. Yeah.
someone. I can't remember his name right now, but he thought women were a waste of time. And at that
Pritchard.
point, that's it. Bruce Pritchard.
Pritchard.
What you did to the Knockouts division back then. They deserve so much better, and thank God in the last few years, TNA has been doing a lot better with them.
Wish they had more knockouts.
I mean, we could have someone there that could unleash some havoc if they would get in contact with that one. Plug. They had some great promos going with that one. That knockout they named Brittany, if they ever got her back, that was a great talent that they passed.
I really don't want to interrupt, but I want to make sure Sean doesn't keep driving on the highway.
Oh, hey, yes, we do have an exit coming up.
Yes, which one? This one?
Now, say,
Okay.
We're getting close, and I didn't want to, Steve.
For the record, if we are filming, I was told exit 250 something.
7, I think. Well, we're in the
See, the clarity.
250s.
There's a well-established,
when you,
SKFeffect being a terrible navigator thing.
I'm used to being the driver, so I just know the roads. I forget that I have to tell people who don't often get out of the house, and
I
especially
buy
to
all the
travel.
things I want, and I put them
Where
in my
they
house.
go.
Why do I leave my house?
Thank you. Thank
to
you.
be spit
Spent
on.
hundreds of thousands of years creating the perfect house.
No.
Next one. You
Next
leave
one.
your house
57.
to attend Shine 35 at the Orpheum in Ybor City with the hopes that Soraya Knight might spit on you again.
If I collect just enough DNA, I know I can clone me either another Soraya or maybe
If he wishes really hard.
By Paige's father too, I think.
if he's snooping his dad though.
Well,
But that combination is what made her.
You know what? I could probably extract enough.
This one.
Enough DNA, like if I wrestled him.
God damn it,
Like,
cameraman! Hold it up!
I could scrape some, like, you know, sweat or something.
There you go.
Maybe.
Another cheap plug for Shine. We love Shine. Shine does women's wrestling right when they advertise it.
Thank you. I missed the Shine show because it started announcing the matches 48 hours before
Right.
the show.
This Shine, Shine 35, International Shine. That way. The 60.
60.
We're not gonna go back on 75. This Friday, or next Friday, International Shine. Talent from around the world. They advertise the card 2 weeks in advance. That is amazing compared to the last
Plenty
Shine.
of time.
Exactly. The last Shine, the card was posted 2 days before. 2 days.
And
You guys
know it wasn't
confirmed
Shine
it.
until it came out.
Right.
That's practically like hardcore 27 rules. You never know when your pay-per-view is going to be.
Exactly. When you're traveling, you have to know that the show is actually taking place in order to make it there. So please, 2 weeks. That's all we ask. A 2-week notice. That's enough time to put in for vacation at most jobs.
Back to its anniversary. Oh, yeah. They have like 2 main events that we didn't even
Left.
acknowledge.
There are
EC3 versus the
Miracle Michael Bennett, the man that pinned EC3 and got rid of the best, the greatest undefeated streak that was going on. EC3 gets to get his rematch.
I got a different bone to pick with Mike Bennett.
Uh-oh.
In dealing with a different kind of pinfall. Isn't he married to
Maria?
He is
Yeah.
married to Maria.
Yes.
See, that's the more troublesome pinfall. In my
He
book.
actually walks out wearing a shirt with her ass on the front of it. That you can
Okay.
that you can
He may-
order
he
at
may
Pro
have just
Wrestling
won me
Tees.
over because, you know, yeah.
You can order said shirt at Pro Wrestling Tees.
If I had it, I'd flaunt it too.
But well, that's why he's called the Miracle.
It's a miracle
It
he
is
got
a miracle.
Maria to marry
Yeah.
him.
And then lastly, the main event features Lashley challenging Drew Galloway to a knockout or tap out match.
Mhm.
You must either be knocked out or you must tap out to lose.
No pinfall.
No pinfall in there, at least for now. Who knows? No interference, no disqualification. Well, their last
Different.
match ended in such a
The last match
kerfuffle with
The
two
last
awfuls.
match ended with the entire roster
Two
beating the
Two
shit out of each other in the ring.
That's what happens
and
in
Matt Hardy
lumberjack
dragging
matches.
Jeff Hardy backstage and the entire X division
Flying
at
all
our feet, flying
there,
all
we
over
forgot.
us.
We forgot. There is.
There's an X division match.
TNA is giving us an X Division title match taking
Same
place.
one we watched over and over and over again.
Pretty much the same people. It will be Trevor Lee the Troll defending against his partner Andrew Everett
Versus Eddie
I don't know.
Edwards and
DJ Z. Your hopes for the match, Cat Lady.
Andrew Everett.
You're hoping for the other North Carolinian?
My thought being
You just want a reason to use your Omega sign more.
no, my
Plug.
thought being it's been with Trevor Lee since, for several months.
Stay straight until we pass all the
What
strip
happens
clubs.
to the Helms dynasty if the other member takes the belt? Or is that
How?
like okay?
How will Shane react?
How will Trevor react? Is it okay as long as it goes to one of them, or is Andrew going to like yield
I
to
know
Trevor?
how Shane will react.
He'll unleash a hurricane?
What's up with that?
Da-da-da-da! Okay.
Stand back! There's a bad pun coming through.
I'm just curious.
It's the last time Shane Helms has been relevant in my life.
I'm curious what happens if Andrew wins. Is that acceptable because it stays within the dynasty?
Or is the troll gonna be heartbroken?
Yeah.
My personal pick for it, DJ Z. He has come such a far
I agree.
way from Zima Ion.
And that stupid hair
I just want him to be done with the Skrillex thing. I know DJZ. That's a lot less letters to pay for on a T-shirt, but Zima Ion was actually kind of cool. Not
the hairspray was not. The hairspray was torturous.
I'll say. So you're not liking the mask and everything that he's been doing recently?
The last time I remember him was the last time I was able to download him on Community Creations, and there was no masks.
All right, so he probably has evolved a lot since even what you know for him.
I mean, it was what last year.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's different.
He is a very different person now than even a year ago.
He's a really cool
he's my personal pick for it.
Gear and.
But I can say,
very improved.
At the end of the day, I can say that he was very impressive all the way up to the point where I was unable to watch TNA, and I mean, he was definitely worth an X Division launch.
He has evolved more with Lucha Libre.
He's one I follow on Instagram because he posts what he's learning how to do, and I think out of everyone in the TNA roster, he's probably the most improved this year. Like leaps and bounds of improvement.
So and some more dated TNA questions, keeping Ichiban up with stuff. Wolves. Still sidelined, or
Davey Richards is currently injured, hopefully returning some point in the near future.
He posts his rehab videos of what he's doing with his knee, and he looks like he's gonna make a full return. Given their track record between the two of them, take all the time you want and rehab yourself to your fullest potential because you don't want to come back too soon.
We want you nice and healthy,
You don't want to be
baby.
the Motor City Machine Gun.
Thank you.
I loved them, man. And every time one came back, the other one went out on injury.
But
God.
Motor City's together.
Yes, they are.
Seriously?
In Ring of Honor.
That is awesome.
They are Motor City Machine Guns.
They were putting battle against the Bullet Club recently, I believe.
Excellent.
Yeah, they have reunited. Sabin for a while was with the Addiction in Ring of Honor, which was pretty cool. And then I
went into a very interesting song where they just titled their Sexy Beast. Which we know your love for Daniels.
Yeah.
As a tag team performer, absolute, number one. I just never bought him as a singles performer outside of the X Division. Throw him in a match with AJ Styles. AJ, between the two of them, they make each other famous.
Put him in a triple threat with AJ and Joe, and you have the greatest triple
one
threat
of the reasons
match.
why I started watching TNA in the first place, back in the day. I mean, I remember blood-stained towels and who could trust who, and all over. Dare I say a mid-card title, because it wasn't, you got Joe fighting for it, so it wasn't a lightweight title.
The X Division, it was not about weight limits, it was about no limits.
Exactly, but then it kind of narrowed down because, the big guys can't do as much.
Yeah.
The big guys are much more limited, with the exception of guys like Joe. And then they
took
away the weight limit again.
As an X Division champion for a while.
I always thought Jeff Hardy would make a good X Division champion.
Jeff Hardy would make a good X Division champion. It's one belt I'm surprised he has not won there.
Yeah.
He'd also make a good tag team champion if, his brother would stop being crazy. I would like one more reign with them as tag champs that we can actually enjoy, guys.
Yeah, a real one.
Come on, Matt.
Yeah,
and not in some sort of ladder match that I have to sit there and be subjected to watching happen. A regular match.
I don't care. That was the greatest thing, being there from when the titles in the Ultimate X match.
Yeah.
Even though they cheated and used the ladder, but everyone else
Everyone else used the ladder. Some of those people in that match should not have used the ladder.
Going over the ropes.
I'd like to see them wear tag titles again, but to the point of, I kind of am of the mind that I wouldn't care to see a gimmick match. They're well past the prime veteran age, where even if they did not have a lot of really main event skills, they would have enough skills that they should put on a legit tag match because they've been tagging for.
Okay.
How old are they now?
I've lost count of how many times.
41 and
Yeah, so.
Despite
38, I
that,
think.
the Hardys are heading into battle against each other in Full Metal Mayhem. We're staying straight
Alright.
for now.
Stay straight, kids.
Here's my thought.
That's an old Turtle song from when they did their little live concert. Walk straight, no need to mutate.
Bad plug.
All right.
There's certain
I
time
have a-
frames that we try to. Yeah.
My brain is doing something we all should pay attention to.
The cat lady has
Thinking
something to say.
Hardy's tag team champions as heels.
Ooh. I don't know if they'd ever go the route of a heel Jeff
I don't
again.
think they can make Jeff a heel. They did it once. I would rather not relive that, but I wonder if maybe not necessarily a heel team, but more as a mercenary, whoever benefits us more will help type team.
So selfish Hardys.
Selfish Hardy, yeah.
Selfish Hardys
Jeff,
could work.
Jeff doesn't work as Selfish Hardy. I mean, think, even as heel Hardy, he still went around and like hugged people. Well, you know, people that he knew.
Yeah, but just my thought is, are we past the days where they're the good old brother tag team faces? Do something different. Decay is supposed to be a heel. Romance is supposed to be the face. It's not working out that way.
DK.
My thought, something with the Hardys where they aren't the baby face. Maybe they aren't.
Hardys were their
Lashley
tweeners.
type heel.
Hardys were their tweeners. They're not always going to play by the rules, but they're still going to like interact with the fans and whatnot.
I would like to see the Hardys versus DK. Battle of the face paint. Like, let Jeff paint Matt up.
Oh,
and
God.
The ring would be so
I'd rather
beautiful when
Maxell paint
was
Matt
done.
up. Can we just have Maxell paint him instead?
That will work. I just think that would be an awesome match, and at the end of it, they just have to tear the ring apart because
You tried to offer for Mason to paint my back, so I mean, Maxell could probably do this as well. On the face.
I think that'd be a really cool match. With neither of them being the face and neither of them being the heel, just kind of in the middle.
Right.
There's enough people there who do enough crazy shit. Janice.
But Janice never gets used for anything.
And then here's my thing.
Janet gets pulled out and just gets stuck to the aprons or the turnbuckles.
Yeah. And another thing, because Decay has Rosemary, who can actually involve Rebby when she feels comfortable to wrestle again. As
We miss seeing Rebby
manager
wrestle.
of
Rebby
the
was
Hardys.
great. Right, Lane? Alright. And cut. Thank you for watching the first episode of Wrestling Road Rage. It was a bit shaky, filming on the car, on the roads. Camera's issues, first episode. We'll be doing more. If you liked it, feel free to subscribe. If you have anything you want us to talk about, feel free to mention it in the comments, and we'll bring it up in a future episode. Thanks for watching.